what are we like 4 or 5 days out? Like 4 or 5 days out since the official verdict of well, I wouldn't say verdict, but the official case got thrown out from the Drake versus UMG situation. And instead of admitting defeat and saying, hey, like, all right, this is over, maybe there's no hope, maybe Drake can't be the savior for hip hop and music, the Drake stands are continuing to spiral and are continuing to be delusional and believe that this isn't over. They are still in belief that this isn't over because obviously, nobody is surprised that after the case got thrown out, after the lawsuit got thrown out, there's going to be an appeal. The lawyers already said that there's going to be an appeal. So now there are a million more different theories that are being tossed out there, like anyone knows anything, because we all don't know really anything. But let them tell it. They know everything. They've been in the courtroom, they read all the documents, they know Drake. I just don't understand how this has been like the longest rap beef ever, bro. This has been the longest rap beef ever. Even freaking Pusha T and Drake didn't last that long. Meek Mill and Drake didn't last that long. Like, they just stuck to the music and then everyone gave their opinions and then that's it. But this one has been dragged the F out, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. There aren't even any more diss tracks. There aren't even any more diss track, but there have been literal legions of Drake stands that have made their own communities, mainly on X, and they are just echo chambering each other like every day, bro. Every day. If I can recognize some of the avies from some of these like avid Drake stands that have been like yapping for over a year, then you know that that's a shame, bro. If I'm seeing the same names and the same avies, then you know something is wrong, bro. These are real people. It was a lot of bots. That's true on both sides. There are a lot of bots on both sides during this whole thing, and it's still going. But these people are real, and they hang in the communities with each other, and they're in Twitter spaces with each other, bro. It's ridiculous. So I want to show y'all some of the most recent things that I have seen from some of these Drake pages, bro, because it's really ridiculous, bro. It's really ridiculous, and I wish that they would understand. I would love to talk to one of these. I don't know if they're what they look like, but because none of them show their actual selves. But I would love to like speak to one of them and be like, why do you do this? Like, why have you been on this crusade for over a year? What is your overall goal? Like, why are you trying to fight the fight that Drake is fighting? Like, who told you to do this? I understand if you're a fan, if you love his music, but again, y'all are getting to like elite levels of delusion and scary levels, like really scary levels of parasocial like obsession. Like, and do you realize it? Like, do you have any self actualization of how you look to the rest of the world? You may not care, but this isn't healthy. And I've said this in the beginning. Some of the ways that some of the people are acting, it's very unhealthy. Very unhealthy. So let's just take a look at some of the things that I have pulled up here. Like, cause it's really ridiculous. So there's this one page called the OVO docket, and their whole goal was to like cover the lawsuit, from beginning to end. And again, you don't know who this person is. I don't know who this person is because they have a Drake Abbey, but they have, they claim that they're, reputable source and that, they've been following and they're very knowledgeable on everything that's going on. But again, so far they have been incorrect with a lot of things. Because again, they thought that Drake had a strong case and he was going to win, blah, blah, blah. Like, just again, the same levels of coke, like you said, Lewis Hamilton. So So this particular tweet, this came shortly after the actual lawsuit was thrown out. So this person says, if you've been following Drake's case against UMG recordings from the beginning, then you're aware that Judge Jeanette A. Vargas is a first-time judge with less than 1 year on the bench. Judges make right and wrong rulings every day. It's why we have the Court of Appeals, and you don't need to. It continues on, but this was a screenshot. But blah 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 blah, a bunch of word salad, right? So then someone responds, is she a Democrat appointed judge? Is she a Democrat appointed judge? Now, what did I say? What did I say a long time ago? We're going to read exactly what I said in a minute. But what did I say a long time ago? There is a direct correlation here. A direct correlation between the OV holes and right-wing rhetoric, right-wing belief system, right-wing behavior. Why would someone ask if the judge who was appointed to this case was a Democrat appointed judge? I wonder why. And so this person responds, yes, appointed by former President Joe Biden. Why does this matter? Let's ask the opposite. If Jeanette A. Vargas was appointed by Trump, let's just play the game, right? What if Judge Jeanette A. Vargas was appointed by Trump? Do you think they would have had a different outcome to this case? Is that what you were hoping? Or are you saying that y'all are on the Republican side? Are you admitting it? Because this is what we've been saying since the beginning. Are you admitting that you have Republican views? Are you admitting that you're right leaning? And are you saying that like people who the Kate bots, as you call them, are left leaning, and you're saying that this is a Democrat versus Republican situation? Because last time I checked, this had nothing to do with politics. Yes, this was a court case, but what does this have to do with politics? This was a rap battle. And are you saying that Drake is like, you're saying UMG is like I don't understand what was the point of asking if this judge was a Democrat or Republican, and whether they were appointed by former President Joe Biden. I want to point out something else here. This person says, OVO docket says that Judge Vargas is a first-time judge with less than 1 year on the bench. Oh, okay. Does that mean that she's not qualified because she's a first-time judge with less than 1 year on the bench? Newsflash, once everybody has to start from the bottom, right? She's done enough to pass the bar. She's done enough to become a judge. Are you saying that she was a DEI hire? What are you trying to imply here? That is what I want to know. What are you trying to imply? Because everyone has to start somewhere. Nobody just becomes a judge with 1 million years under their belt. You have to start from ground zero. So yeah, okay, she's a judge. Are you saying that they needed a seasoned judge for more than 10 years? You think that it would have been a different outcome? Because again, the other thing that this other person is implying, that because they're a Democrat, that, oh man, you should have seen it coming. Like, this was going to be like, what are you saying? I totally do not understand what this has to do with anything. Which way that someone is leaning, which political affiliation that someone has. I told you this is gang shit. I've told y'all from a long time ago, this is gang activity. This is political gang activity. And y'all have literally created a gang within a gang. Because it's the OV holes versus the K-bots, bro. Like, what are we doing right now? What are we talking about? Like, absolutely ridiculous. So I said people have been saying that there's a correlation between the OV holes and the type of rhetoric and belief systems of a right winger, that of Red Pill and MAGA. Over a year later, this is becoming more and more true. They're literally snitching on themselves. They're saying, hey, this is the way that I think. I think of a right winger, of a red pillar. Like, these are my belief systems, and I am using that to sway how I feel about Drake and how I feel about this case and how I feel towards Kendrick and all of the Kendrick fans. And again, this is going, I mean, it was already out of control. It was out of control a year ago because you had a lot of people that don't listen to rap, that don't listen to hip hop, that infiltrated this whole beef and turned it into something way different. It was a rap beef. They were dropping diss tracks towards each other. It really should have been as simple as that, but people started taking what both sides were saying super serious, and now we're here where Drake was crying and sued for defamation and said that UMG was conspiring against him and pumping up Not Like Us in order to devalue him. This is how we got to this point. I truly believe that the internet has not done Drake any good in this rap battle, in this whole thing. You know, even leading up to the lawsuit, I truly believe that everyone, bots included, in this whole thing did not do Drake any good, because I don't think that if it was for the internet doing what they did during this entire situation, that Drake would have gone to the point of suing. I understand that this is the first rap battle that he has definitively lost, because everyone still argues whether Pusha won against Drake. But you know, again, you know, delusion or not, you have to admit that, especially at this point, Kendrick won. Like, I'm sorry, bro, Kendrick won. So if you still arguing that, man, you know, the joke's on you, man. Like, you should have left that a long time ago. But um, it just started to get worse and worse and worse from here, because even though Drake has really never fully addressed it yet, like directly, um he should have just, again, just left it fully alone and just got to the music, bro. And you know, he tried and tried and tried, but then this lawsuit came, and then the whole thing got started up again. If it wasn't for him getting to the point where he was in his feelings, or someone was in his ear, or looking at what people were saying on the internet, then I don't think that this lawsuit would even came about in the first place. I don't think this lawsuit would have came up in the first place. So it's just, man, it's so bad, bro. It's so bad. What a bad. Yeah, red pill and MAGA, bro. Like, they're literally spewing like the same rhetoric, literally spewing the same rhetoric. So that's that. I'm like, okay, that's strike number one, bro. What are you talking about? You're bringing politics into the situation and literally trying to dismiss Judge Vargas because she is a first time judge and has less than 1 year on the bench. You're saying that she's not qualified. Oh, are you a lawyer or are you a judge? You are a nobody that hides your face and calls yourself reputable because you took the time, actually more time than you should have. I hope you have an actual life outside of this, but you took more than enough time following this case and following everything surrounding this case. Again, loser behavior, parasocial behavior, mental illness. Let's move on. So, and now we have, again, you know, we talked about the spaces, and I recognize a lot of these habits. I'm like, bro, y'all have been on this for over a year, bro, over a year. I literally roasted this dude July. I literally roasted that dude because that dude had that dirty ass car and he tried to meet up with the Kendrick fan, talking about he gonna beat him up. Like, again, just loser behavior. But go ahead and listen to this real quick, because this is just, bro, they're turning on each other. They're literally turning on each other now and saying, "Oh man, because you went out there on the field." They act like this is a war, bro. They act like they are literally Drake soldiers, bro. They are literally pretending that they are soldiers in the war, bro. The war is over. The war is over. What are y'all still fighting about, bro? You're fighting Kendrick fans and you're fighting bots, bro. What is this doing for your life? Drake is not going to notice you. Is that what you really want? Do you want Drake to notice you? What is your motive? What is your purpose? What are you trying to get out of this? That is what I want to understand. So let's listen to this, because they started going in and are literally turning on each other, because there are certain people within this community that has not been very vocal about their love for Drake as some of the people who are co-hosts and speakers in this community.
And guess what? Y'all was owls that I did not see on the timeline last year when this shit was livid. I don't give a fuck about
Wait,
your
it is
opinion.
always them ones that wasn't arm to arm with us fighting nothing. It's ones that was sitting in the group chat cowering in the corner that want to say, "What
Like
y'all
talking
doing?
in the
Why would you
group
do
chat.
that? Like, nigga, you never did nothing. I done did multiple shit that Drake have seen that he respects that I done fucking represented for the boy or not.
Can he even confirm that? Can he confirm that I did more shit than Drake and seen? Like what? Bro. Yeah, we talk I thought Drake was for the girls, man. I thought Drake was for the girls, but there have been so many grown men over this past year, bro, that are they are looking very, very suspect, like extremely suspect. I don't care which way that you swing, but bro, like if you're gonna claim that you are fully a heterosexual cis guy, cis man, and you're acting like this towards another man, you need to get help or go and fulfill your fantasies towards the same sex. I don't know. But this is really ridiculous, bro. What up, Mr. Flex a lot? Shout out to you for the 70, was that 79? I can't see it's what 79 months. Appreciate that. So it's just ridiculous. Like what you can't do anything but laugh at this. It's really insane, bro. Really insane.
Nigga, I done just did a lot of shit. We don't know you, nigga. So until you put some belt to ass, until you do something that
Put some
actually
work
is
in, nigga.
respected, then you
Oh my god. Bro, they said until you put some work in. What I tell you, bro? This is gang shit. Oh my god, you cannot convince me that they do not think that they are part of a gang. This nigga said until you put some work in. Until you put some work in on these internet streets. What do you what work? What work are you talking about? Like, wow, man. Just oh, that's really insane, bro. They internet jumping. They gotta jump you in, bro. Like they so bloods. Like you blood or crip. Like what are we doing, bro? This is I just can't believe they said that. He said until you put some work in. I don't even know who they're speaking to, but apparently they're really upset at whoever said that they are gang. They're like, you ain't gang, you ain't putting no work out here. Like what?
can't tell me what the fuck I can do. You can't tell me what's good and bad because you never did nothing.
Like nothing.
I
Nate
have
saying
burner
you.
accounts with more fucking followers than some of y'all. Don't ever come to me.
Ooh, you got more followers. Oh, again, just flexing e penises and e pussies, bro. E penises and e pussies. What are we talking about? I got more followers off of this. Yeah. Because you popping up in the algorithm because you being a fucking stan and being fucking delusional. That's why, yeah, you gonna have people that's gonna follow you, or you're gonna have people that's gonna interact with your tweets, whether negative or positive. I got more followers than you, man, off of this shit. I'm gang, man. I really been out here in the field.
And I have burner accounts
Bro,
that are
I'm
older
talking
than
about
your shit. This
literally.
account I had never touched. I had to reset the password because I didn't know what the fuck it was. I didn't even know the email. And
Nigga,
then
Members,
I had to
I
I
get
done
swear to
back
got
on
God.
docs
there.
behind this Drake shit. Nigga, we still don't know you.
Oh my gosh. Man said I done got doxxed, bro. I got doxxed over this Drake shit. Like it's a stamp of honor. That's like saying, I guess that's the internet equivalent of I got shot. I took a bullet wound, nigga. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
So you can't
Members,
tell
I
me what
swear
the
to
fuck I
God,
can do,
bro.
gang.
Members, I swear to God, bro. They literally was in that bitch. Oh, well, that's gonna just bring more harassment and discrepancy on Drake, bro. Shut the
It
fuck
hasn't
up with that
stopped. What's your
pussy
point?
ass
Like,
shit.
and
Shut the fuck up and get
after that
active.
lawsuit,
Get
they
active.
really
What? Shut the fuck. Get active. So just so you know, man, in order to join this community, the members, Club Paradise, whatever the hell it's called, you gotta get active. Just so y'all know, bro. You gotta get active. Gotta get out there. Gotta get out there and cause some ruckus. Go take some K-bots down. Like what?
we're on bullshit and we're like, oh, yep, he's a pedophile. That's what Kendrick said.
Members, I swear to God, listen.
Bruh.
You seen it yourself last year, like when that lawsuit got dismissed
Mm-hmm.
and the ops was outside, motherfuckers ran in the house. Motherfuckers went inside these group chats. Motherfuckers was talking amongst themselves while we on the front line. Like that was a
Not
little
even
piece
just
of
last
what we
year.
dealt with last
Motherfuckers,
year.
this year. They tried to cancel
Yeah,
me
like that.
like 4 months ago. I don't know what to
Yeah,
tell
I'm talking
y'all.
about a little
Like
piece.
everybody's been
That
on
was
bullshit. They don't know what it's like to actually be out here. Like
Oh, boo hoo. Boo hoo. They don't know what it's like to be out here. Oh, man. They false flagging. Hey, man. You got people in your community that false flagging. That's exactly, bro. This literal gang. This is gang rhetoric, dog. This is gang rhetoric, and I can almost guarantee the majority of people in this stupid ass, delusional ass community don't know nothing about the streets, bro. They are literally treating the streets, the internet streets, as like some actual streets, bro. Like, girl, shut your dumb ass up. Talking about they don't know what this link out here, man. They don't know what this link.
just I'm not even.
like
That's why I
you,
don't
like
even
these
argue with
niggas was
them.
not frontlining for this shit. Like, bro, we was here. We are literally the first wave of online Drake fans putting belt to ass, debunking misinformation. And I ain't talking about just talking shit. I mean, like, really debating hip hop, debating the bars, debating the misinformation, correcting the misinformation. Like every chance we got.
What are you correcting? Y'all literally corrected nothing. All of this shit was opinion and stuff that y'all don't know either. Y'all were both sides were spewing information that none of y'all knew was true. Y'all are just saying it louder, and there were more of y'all. Therefore, it sounded like, oh man, so it must be true, right? It must be true. Both of y'all, nobody knows shit, bro. Nobody knows shit. And that's the sad thing about it. That's really the sad thing about it. Shout out to Ron coming through with the 17 months. Like, really? Said, get after me, said fight. Like, wait, what are you talking about? What I'm just like this is absolutely hilarious, man.
This was an everyday thing last year. We had to deal with the Grammys, the pop out, motherfucking nigga, the
In
whole
July,
summer, not
And
like
these
us going
motherfuckers
everywhere.
can act like they don't respect me, but Nikki's like my
she might could say Nikki like my shit. Again, their validation, and they're proving it here. Their validation is getting celebrities to like and retweet and comment on their stuff. It makes them feel like they are somebody. And that is very, very sad. Very, very sad. They are continuing to do this, and they're not going to admit it. They're not going to admit it. If you ask them directly, they're gonna skirt around the question. They're not gonna say yes, but they're proving it here. Just in this clip here, I already knew, but they are proving it here that they want validation from celebrity. They want validation from their Lord and Savior, Aubrey Graham. This is sad. And again, it's a lot of males in here that's doing this, bro. Like, we all know about the Crazy Group, we know about the Swifties, we know about the Barbs, we know about the Bayhive, we know about the Navy. But why are Drake stands like this, bro? Why? This is very, very sad. Mental illness. Seriously. Like, man. And so I said here, I said, I see the same avenue of the losers that can't seem to let this beef die. I would love to know, what is their motive for glazing so much? Do they want to get noticed by him? Or are they just doing it for the love of the game? Do they realize that this is an unhealthy parasocial relationship? Like, really? I just, and I just really don't understand. Going back to the lawsuit for a second, I find it very, very interesting that one of the talking points in Drake's lawsuit against UMG was that they were accusing UMG of trying to devalue Drake or bring his stock down so that when the renegotiations came, they could give him a lower price. And to this day, and I looked it up, to this day, UMG has never addressed that point. Never. So we don't even know if that's true. Oh, just because Drake said it's true, Drake and his team said it's true, it must be true. No, that's not how that works. The other side has to confirm or deny that, right? So for that to be one of their points, of like, oh man, you trying to tank Drake's value, right? They were trying to tank Drake's value, and renegotiations came around the time that the disses happened. There's nothing confirmed that says that happened. There's nothing confirmed. Only Drake and his team know what the contract look like, and they know what the renegotiation time is. And UMG, only they know, and nobody has come out said anything. Nobody. It's just all speculation. It's been speculation. So to use that as one of your biggest points is bullshit, because you don't know. If somebody can pull it up and say that, oh, there was an actual negotiation, then I'll stand down. But nobody knows anything. And y'all been saying that since the beginning. He said, what do you know about it? Go fly. Leave me alone, bro. So this is, man, I really don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. So moving on to the next one. You know, what up, Paladin? Now we got Maul, bro. We got over your ball. Who also, no matter what, he's one of the most loyal soldiers, straight up. One of the most loyal soldiers. He won't give up either. Let's listen to what he had to say.
I don't know what people are thinking because I haven't really talked to many people about this, but it's not. I mean, the people have to know that his lawyer, his team, they're gonna appeal this and take this to another level.
Yeah, I mean, I
don't know if people know that. Like, this is not. This is not over with. Like,
I mean, the shitty. Should we just let it go?
No, see, no.
See, Rory is, shout out to Rory. Rory is a sensible man. He is a logical man. He said, shit, we just let it go. He just laughing like, bro, this is stupid. And it's been stupid. Literally laughing like, bro, why is this going on? And all like, no. There's an appeal coming. It ain't over till it's over.
Like, no. At this point.
No. Why? But would you? If you and your team, your lawyers had things in your possession that prove what you're saying is correct.
But why wouldn't, and I'm not saying that it depends the judge, and that's why the appeal process exists to. Didn't they reveal everything? Because that was also something I saw on the OVO stand side of like, nah, he purposely was trying to lose the first one so he could reveal more in the appeal. And I was like, well, why wouldn't he just?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not speaking the shit. I'm speaking the factual shit.
Again. This man Maul been talking about facts for over a year, bro. What facts? Ask me something. He didn't answer the question. He did not answer the question. Rory asked him, okay, if there is some evidence that you have, like in the tuck, like, oh, this is my red button, oh, I'm going to get you with this one. Why did you not expose this? Why did you not send this out the first time? If this was factual proof that UMG did what y'all said they did. Oh my God. Wow. If you could win your case, and you have evidence that proves that you are right and that what UMG actually did that y'all said they did, why did you not present it the first time? You were wasting money. You were wasting time. This literally makes no sense. What the fuck is OVO Maul talking about, bro? This nigga is always talking about facts. This nigga don't know nothing either, and he actually talks to Drake. That is a damn shame. What are you talking about? This nigga is fucking delusional, bro. He pissed me off even more, bro. What's up, King? What are you saying right now? Why would you waste even more time and more money to appeal something that got thrown out? This isn't anything to play with. You present everything that you have the first time. This makes no sense to lose on purpose or to not present something the first time. Just so that, like, to lose? Like, who purposely loses? What? Like, again, I don't have to be a lawyer or a judge to understand that makes no logical sense. Does that make sense to anybody in the chat? Like, tell me if I'm tripping, bro. Am I tripping? If I had something in this folder, that proves my case, and I don't present it, oh my goodness!
Like real things. Like this is not over with. I know people hear things getting dismissed, but like there's a whole nother level that I believe this is getting ready to go to. I don't think this is over. It's definitely not over here.
Yeah, I mean,
oh my God, bro. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. This not over. This about to go to a whole nother level. Okay. Why did you wait for the appeal? Why would you wait to appeal in order to take it to a whole nother level? What else are you going to present that makes logical sense that you didn't present it the first time? That is my legit question. Okay, there may be something else that Drake and his team has. Fine. So again, why appeal and be like, oh, we got this stuff now. Y'all force us to do it. Like, are you going to expose yourself? Because that was the thing that people were talking about. And UMG kind of alluded to it when this lawsuit first came about. It's like, okay, Drake says that UMG botted and did some stuff behind the scenes to pump up Not Like Us. And UMG was like, all right, well, if you want this discovery, it's also going to show that you did the same thing, that we did the same thing for you. So do you really want to go that route? That would be the only thing that I could potentially see. But again, why wouldn't you do that the first time? Because you were already losing. Like, I don't think that anyone besides the Drake stands truly believe that Drake was going to win this or that Drake's team had any upper hand this entire time. They did it. There were multiple lawyers, actual lawyers, who took a look at this case and said, nah, there's no way that Drake's going to win, because there were two grounds that Drake could not prove and that we're going to automatically get thrown out because he participated in it. The defamation is one because it wasn't a one-side thing. You both made tracks about each other. So the defamation case was an automatic loss right there. You weren't going to win that one. The second one about UMG bonding, if that's what you truly have in the tuck, then y'all should have went directly after that one, but y'all didn't. Whatever y'all presented could not be proven. So what the hell? What else do you potentially have that's going to win you this case? That's what I don't understand. Said Maul said he has only been cool with Drake for about 3 or 4 years. The way you act like you got, yeah, like you act like it's been like a lifetime relationship. I don't know, man. This is again, like I was listening to this Joe Budden podcast, and they brought up a good point. He was like, man, the lawyers probably got Drake saved in their phone as food. It was like, man, all right, we about to make some more money off of you, dummy. Like, I'm just like, what? Like, just seriously, it literally makes no sense, bro. Literally makes no sense. Like, what is he talking about, bro? So that's what I got, man. That's the delusion right now on the Drake stand side. Like, I really want this to die. The Drake stands absolutely refuse to let this go away. They're like, hey man, it ain't over till it's over. We still got the appeal. All right, what else, man? Y'all are waiting on Iceman, and then what? Like, are y'all going to continue to do this, or are y'all just going to enjoy the music like we said y'all should have done in the first place? Like, none of y'all are lawyers. Literally none of y'all are lawyers. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm also not delusional, right? I'm not delusional. We've been said what Drake needs to do is just focus on the music, but no, he went in and did a lawsuit, so now he got to deal with this, which I'm sure is affecting his mental. He also was having tour issues. He also had people that turned on him, so-called friends. So it's a lot that's been going on in his life. All we want this man to do is drop Iceman and shut the fuck up. Go and hide somewhere, bro. We've been told your ass to go and hide. Just don't be on social media. Don't be outside, bro. Just chill out. I don't understand why you can't just chill out. You have all the money in the world. You got everything you can ask for, bro. All right. Some people were fake. Cool. Leave them alone and be done with it. What's so hard about that? But when you are a person who has an ego, who has been at the tippy top for so long, you cannot let that go. And it's a shame. It's really a shame. They say, yeah, just enjoy the music your own. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to tell us how you feel about it. Like, not every opinion needs to be shared on the internet. I've been telling y'all that. Not every opinion needs to be shared on the internet. Just let that shit go, bro. Like, y'all can enjoy the music in your own community. That's your corner. Go enjoy the music in your own community. You don't have to be like, oh, Drake about to break records. He's about to be #1. Like, just always on his dick about stuff that you are not directly contributing to, man. Like, it has nothing to do with anything. It's not helping you. It just put more money in his pocket. And which is the most hilarious thing about all this, what they don't think about, because they're just so concerned about Drake. Until Drake gets out of this deal, which they saying allegedly Iceman is supposed to be the last album on UMG before, potentially moves on. You're still technically putting money in UMG's pocket, but nobody wants to talk about that. All of the music, all the Drake music that you're streaming, yeah, that's going to UMG. Wake it up. Wake it up. So, you know, if you want to take down the man, if you really want to take down the man, then you should actually do the opposite of what you're doing now, because you're like, oh, stream this, stream this, stream this. No, you should actually do the opposite and not stream it. You should wait until Drake gets out of the UMG deal. Stream his mixtape, stream everything that UMG does not own. Anything that's not under UMG, you can stream that. But everything that's under UMG, all your favorite songs, if it's under UMG, why you streaming it? You making UMG money. So again, you know, I'm just way too logical about this. I'm just way too logical. Don't nobody want to listen to me. Don't nobody want to listen to me. UMG own their back. Exactly. They own the back catalog, which is insane. That's all of Drake's good music. That's all of Drake's good music. That's what I'm like. You still giving UMG money. UMG gonna be eating off that for decades. As long as they're around, they're gonna be eating off of that. And y'all dummies gonna keep streaming it because y'all don't understand that there are two sides that are making money, and UMG is getting more money, especially off of streaming when y'all are doing that. So them splits ain't splitting. Them splits ain't splitting. So that's that, man. Like I said, I wish it would die, but as long as people are going to continue being delusional, I'm going to continue speaking about it. So we'll see what happens when this appeal pops up. But again, you already lost the main case. So I think that there is no point in appealing. Literally no point in appealing. But, you know, their ego going to cost that man some more money that's going to go to his lawyers, who are not going to win this case.